Paris Hilton. Glamorous, famous, and, well, here's how South Park saw her.
Hey everyone! I did a whole lot of partying last night with a lot of different guys.
Brutal, right? And she's not the only celebrity the show's roasted. Today we're looking at stars who got the South Park treatment and how they reacted. Richard Dawkins. Let's start off strong with the Go God Go episode. In this episode, Mrs. Garrison has decided that she is not going to teach evolution to her kids. It's simply against her religion. As a result, Principal Victoria decided to bring in Richard Dawkins to handle this course on evolution. As you can imagine, Mrs. Garrison wasn't too pleased with this. Clearly, this was bad news for Dr. Dawkins because this meant that Garrison was going to do all she could to disrupt the class. Things take a turn for the worse when Dawkins reveals that he doesn't believe in hell. What do you expect from an atheist? Enraged, Mrs. Garrison literally goes primal on Dr. Dawkins.
I'm a monkey!
Ah! It doesn't take a monkey to determine that Garrison's disgusting actions were a sackable offense. However, before Principal Victoria kicked Garrison out the door, Dawkins intervened by claiming that Garrison was just passionate about her beliefs. Don't worry, because things get crazier as Dawkins actually asks Garrison out on a date. How do you go out with someone that just flung that at you? Interestingly enough, the real Dawkins actually found the episode hilarious. According to his message on a Reddit thread, he revealed that he was constantly asked about that episode before going on to say that he would be damned if he was going to be bothered about a cartoon version of himself getting it on with a transvestite. What he means is that Mrs. Garrison is trans, but we can see what he means. Clearly, he wouldn't get it on with his fictional girlfriend in real life. He did follow this up by claiming that he wouldn't have had a problem with the episode if they used his appearance to do something important or impactful, but clearly, Dawkins was not familiar with the works of Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Kanye West Fish Sticks. The Fish Sticks episode is another episode that went down in history as it slated Kanye West around the same time that he was going through one of his notable crises. Funny enough, the episode started far away from the stronger superstar. All Jimmy wanted to do was write jokes for one of his comedy routines. Well, he would get a stroke of luck because this was when he accidentally came across the best joke ever when Cartman asked him if he had any snacks.
You like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah? Well, what are you, Eric? A gay fish? Fish. Oh, dude, that's funny as...
Before we could say Dave Chappelle, the joke became a hit. It was actually such a hit that comedian Carlos Mencia, a comedian that gained notoriety after being accused of stealing jokes all through his career, had to add the Fisa Sticks gag to his catalog of jokes. Hey, the best steal from the best. The only downside here was that this move made the joke so popular that Kanye West got wind of the joke. As you can imagine, the Bound 2 rapper did not fall in love with the joke. In fact, he just didn't get it at all.
There are a lot of people out there making up rumors about me that are malicious and untrue. I'm going to prove I am not a fish. Because I am a genius, I have ascertained that fish have gills.
Things spiral out of control, and before we know it, Kanye and his goons kidnap Mencia. Turns out that they believe that it was Mencia that started the rumor. This is why you don't steal things, kids. Kanye could come and get you.
Not funny, I steal jokes. My don't work. I got to piss in a plastic bag. I got no... I ain't gonna hurt you. I pay people to do that for me.
The boy was Mencia in for one heck of a lesson. As if that wasn't bad enough, Kanye just had to make things work for our joke-stealing comedian.
I love fish sticks. I love putting fish sticks in my mouth. You're a gay fish, man.
We can only guess that Mencia didn't think that things would go so far when he stole that joke, but there you go. In time, Mencia appeared on Vlad TV, and he was asked about how he felt about the episode, especially when it came to the accusations of stealing jokes and the beatdown he would get from the fictional Kanye and his goons. Initially, Mencia said he thought the episode was funny and that he was annoyed that he wasn't asked to voice the character. However, he would go on to say this.
What I didn't realize was the emotional, visceral reaction to all this from people. I didn't see that coming.
To be honest, he still seemed a bit calm about it, even though it added more gas to the rumors that he stole jokes. You know, it does seem so calm about the episode, Kanye.
Everywhere I go, people pants smaller than mine. And I'm the one who, you eat fish because I have skinny jeans on.
Don't laugh, but we don't think the real Kanye got the joke either. Well, Kanye figured that the best way for him to react was with his music.
Make him say because the game's so pimpish. So a South Park writer with a fish stick.
Seems like Kanye is one to hold a grudge to, because rather than squashing the beef, he would mention it in other tracks, including the leaked version of Life of the Party. Nope, Kanye clearly doesn't have anything nice to say about fish sticks. Paris Hilton. Another famous person who wasn't too pleased about her depiction on South Park was Paris Hilton, the Hilton Hotel heiress. Just look at how she was depicted in the stupid spoiled video playset episode. In said episode, Trey Parker and Matt Stone let it rip on celebrity culture, with Hilton being their main target for their visceral attack. Good God, one day Trey Parker and Matt Stone will pay for their crimes against our eyes, but until then it was hilarious to watch as all the girls in South Park stand the Hilton Hotel heiress. Well, all of them apart from Wendy. The rest of them would go on to buy Paris's products so that they could just be as skanky as her. The writers at South Park really let Paris have it with scenes such as this one.
I need to get wasted. I haven't had a drink in like 14 minutes. Why is everybody so stupid anyway? Stupid redneck. I flashed all these hicks in my boobs. Idiot.
Looking to bounce back from the devastating loss of her chihuahua, Paris takes Butters on as her pet. She even went as far as putting him in a bear costume before renaming him Mr. Biggles. To sell the delusion to herself and others, Paris even goes as far as offering Butters' parents $250 million for their son. Butters never stood a chance. His parents actually agree. Poor Butters. If not for Mr. Slave, he would probably still be Paris's pet. Thankfully, the girls were also convinced that maybe it's best not to have a girl like Paris as their role model. This eventually led to something of a s'more off. Let's avoid making the YouTube algorithm mad, but you get what we mean.
Yeah. Oh! Ta-da!
Oh, no, she didn't.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just too much. Somehow, Mr. Slave outperforms this bizarre feat, and as a result, he is able to make sure that the parents of South Park took more care to monitor who their kids look up to when it comes to these crazy celebrities. With that in mind, we can say that what really got to Paris was the scene where her dog Tinkerbell's self deleted herself. As if that wasn't bad enough, Matt Stone dug in further by claiming that Paris's calm response just shows how messed up the celebrity personality is. However, Paris referred to this episode in her memoir by stating that, "My not wanting to watch this cartoon about my dog being shot and me coughing up ejaculate, that's showing how messed up I am." To be honest, Paris may be right on this one. Hand puppet Jennifer Lopez. Finally, let's take a look at the infamous Jennifer Lopez hand puppet. For that, we have to take a look at the events that took place in the Fat Butt and Pancake Head episode. The episode started innocently enough, well as innocent as it could for a South Park episode. The kids at South Park Elementary were having a cultural diversity day, and, well, it's fair to say that Cartman had his own understanding of this event.
My name is Jennifer Lopez. I eat tacos y burritos. Would you like to talk about Latinos in the arts? Oh, sí.
Anyone that claims that this isn't offensive is the biggest gaslighter in the world. As ever, Cartman runs with this so much so that he even goes on to release a single with this hand puppet version of J-Lo. What actually goes on in this kid's head?
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco-flavored kisses, honey. Are you wishes with my taco-flavored kisses?
Before long, the real version of Jennifer Lopez gets wind of the song, and let's just say that she wasn't a big fan. To make matters worse, she gets dropped by her label. Unsurprisingly, this sets Jennifer Lopez off on a mission to find this imposter.
You better remember that I'll come and take you down if you ever say anything.
You can suck my culo, chica!
Who was that?
As if that wasn't bad enough, hand puppet J-Lo would steal Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez's real husband, from the My Love Don't Cost a Thing singer. Unable to contain herself any longer, J-Lo goes after hand puppet Jennifer Lopez. Luckily, Cartman is saved before it's too late.
Oh, I thought I was going to lose you. Let's run away and get married tonight.
She can't get married tonight. She has a recording session.
Looking back in that episode, it is fair to say that Trey Parker and Matt Stone didn't pull any punches when they went after J-Lo. As you can imagine, Jennifer Lopez wasn't too pleased about it when she saw the episode. Although she never came out to say anything about the episode, there are rumors that say that when she got wind that some of her employees made reference to the episode, she actually fired them. To make things even funnier, there was also that time that she ran into Trey Parker at a party.
We saw Jennifer Lopez at a party, and all Jennifer Lopez did was walk past me and push me. I think that's pretty cool.
He was lucky it was only a push. It would have been different if it wasn't a party full of people. Well, that's all we've got for today, guys. If you want more South Park brand content, click the video on the screen. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.